Hello again, and as I promised, this is the breakdown video for the reggae-inspired wing dance To Live Like a Warrior by Matisyahu off of Sparkseeker. And so I am going to explain as we go along, what formation the four dances are in, and you can make modifications for other formations. Okay, so here we go. So we start out, I'll just show you a diagram of the very first one. So we start out, here's our audience, very happy, and they used a lot of hair gel. But we're back here in a line, and we all walk forward with our snake arms, and then we get into this V formation, and that's the beginning, and we're in this formation a lot. And then when we change sides, like you'll notice the very beginning when I Live Like a Warrior, we get into that pose, and then we chain step to the other side. We switch sides, they switch sides. And then we have this kind of movement a lot. Okay, so here we go. We start out with that little tinkly intro with a snake arm, get into our spots. Now we're going to do, when the verse starts, into the L arms, the right foot steps back. Everyone is the same direction. Everyone's doing the same exact feet. Come together, and then the left foot goes back, one turn. Right foot steps back, left foot steps back, one turn. This is the only reggae move in the dance, so sorry reggae. We row to the front, quarter turn, quarter turn, quarter turn. Both wings come together. I like to do a little lunge side to side with this figure 8 with closed wings to the front. It adds a little bounce, so we're going to go down to the left, figure 8 to the right, and then left, right. It speeds up a little there. You go with the music. And now our left arm opens up real big and high. And now we accent to the front. It's a little flick and spin. Flick and spin. Now this is like a circle and a flutter. So I'm just circling it around just because the music calls for like a little more than just going do-do-do. So we're going to circle, flutter around, circle, flutter around into airplane arms, and now we spin 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to get into the facing kind of inwards but at a diagonal to our audience. The up arm folds behind your back. The inside arm is going to fold over your head to make a nice frame. So this, if you don't want to be like that, well you could, but I like it like this. It has a nice frame behind your head. We're going to do rocking undulations. Just go like this with your feet. Just rock back and forth with a undulation. 1, 2, like a fire. There's 3 of those. Now we do the warrior pose. And so the outside arm comes out. Inside arm goes out. Outside arm bends. Looks like a warrior. Now chain step, travel to the other side. Now a chain step, so I'm on the right, I want to go to the left. So my right foot is going to cross in front. I step out with the left, step behind with the right, out with the left, step in front with the right. We do 4 steps to get to the other side. We come to a high V, we turn once. And now my outside arm folds behind my back. My inside arm folds over my head. And I do rocking undulations for 3 on like a fire, like a fire. Warrior pose, outside arm goes out, inside arm goes out, outside arm bends. And now we are still in that V formation, we just changed places. But we're going to get in a single file with using 4 lift hips. So we each travel inward with 4 hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now for a moment we are in a single file that way. Everyone's behind each other. And now we're going to do follow the leader. I'm going to take off. The first dancer takes off. Swoop low with a triple step. Swoop low. And we turn for one in a high V. Triple step, turn. Now we're all in a horizontal row. And now, so we're in a row this way. First and third dancers travels forward. The second and fourth dancers kind of just stay in place doing the exact same step. So we're going to do a triple step to the diagonal, to the right, and then to the left with a little arm wave. So it's triple step, pivot to the front, pivot to the back, triple step, fold, and it's about right under your nose so that your eyes are peeking over, and open. And now it has that that big fast-paced part. So we're going to do lunges with swoops in front. So my right foot is out, and I swoop this one down. Left foot out, I swoop the left. 3, 4, and there's one more. And then we bring our wings up into a lotus. We're all inside our little cases. And we turn and open. Now what we're going to do, I kind of lunge, and then I do a crescent from down to up. So I'm bringing my left arm down and up, nice and vertical. The right goes up, and then both arms come up in a kiss. You can do a little knee hop. So when we do that kiss, the next thing we're doing is traveling to the other side. So if I'm on the left side of the room and I want to go to the right, I'm going to drop into my warrior pose to travel that way. If I'm on the right side of the room and I kiss, I drop to travel to the left side of the room. So I'm going to travel to the right. So I kiss, drop, and now we're doing that chain step again, right foot. So now my left foot, I'm going left to right. So my left foot comes in front. Left, left goes back, left goes front, left goes back. I do one turn, and I fold. So my front arm folds behind, my back arm folds over above my head. I do 3 undulations. 1, 2, like a fire. Now this is that slow part. It's the bridge, so I'm going to bring both wings up, and as I turn, I just drop them down and I walk back. My back is to the audience. Now we're in a row, a horizontal row again, and we're very close. So all of us, a little twist, not a full profile, but a little twist to the right, and we all, when he starts singing, flutter your wing up slowly, so all 4 wings are coming up, and then we drop them down. And now we do a little twist to the left, we flutter our wings up, and we drop them down. And then the back wing comes up. Now we're going to do a figure 8 with our hip, down, back, up, down, front, up, down, back, up. So I drop that one, I turn all the way around. Now we're doing more of a profile for these. This wing comes up, and now we're doing wagon wheels with a drop. So it's down, back, up, drop, down, back, up, drop, down, back, up, drop, back, roll, up. Now it's the same thing. We're doing the chain step, diagonal chain step with the arm wave. First and third dancers go forward. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now it's a little slower pivot because the music is a little different. Just pivot, pivot, and then the fast part comes along, and we go right into that lunge with a swoop. Right, left, up, into a lotus. This is a repeat. Open, upward crescent, kiss, and now if you're going to go to travel again to the opposite side, so I'm going to go to the left. My right foot's leading me. It's going to cross in front. Right foot front, right foot back, right foot front, right foot back. One turn, I fold, front arm behind my back. Inside arm frames my head. Like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Outside arm comes out, inside arm out, and the outside arm folds. One more time. We're going to cross, so my left foot's going to lead since I'm going left to right, left and front, left and back, left and front, left and back. One turn. Now what we're doing here is a cascading barrel. So we're going to have 4 barrels in all. The dancer who starts it is going to do 4 barrels. So the one here on the right front, barrel. Now she and number 2 dancer, barrel, and then number 1, 2, and 3 dancer, barrel, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, barrel. So it goes bum, 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 bum. Okay? So the person here is the one that's going to be doing 4 barrels. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to get into our isis swings. Just go 1 turn around. And now this is just a swoop and a swoop, and I have everybody sort of travel around outside. So if you're on that side, you're going to travel out and come around, because what we want to do is go like this and then get into a pose of all 4 of us. So we're going to use, and it gets quieter in this part of the song. So everyone's going to sort of travel out and then come in, and then we're walking to our place to get into our pose. So we did that one, after we did the barrels, we did the 1 isis, and then swoop, swoop, and then this is where it says like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. And then, so if I was, me and that dancer are coming forward, we're going to live like a warrior. And so we're opposing each other here. We have a dancer behind us that's going to walk into place, live like a warrior, or she can go live like a warrior, a nice figure 8. And then there's somebody that comes in and kneels down, live like a warrior, and she's low. So there's a low dancer and the big tall dancer behind, and then the 2 on the sides. A version I did at the ending for 2 dancers is we kind of changes a little bit, because we don't do, to answer, you want to do 4 barrels. If you, I don't know, you can figure that part out when you go into the barrels, but when you get into the formation, we are going to walk towards each other, and we're doing our swoops. And the dancer here on the right is going to do a counter clockwise cross turn, and then both arms lift up. And then this dancer is going to do a clockwise turn, both arms lift up. So she's like this on the left, I'm like this on the right, and so that's a nice pose for 2 people. All right, I hope all that made sense and it wasn't like super confusing. So, thank you for watching.